Welcome back to another video. Today we're working on the lifted MX5. I'm going to be doing two different things. All to do with the back of the car. I'm going to be making it a lot louder, and I'm going to be doing the bumper cut. You've probably seen before, I've done the bumper cut on the Mark II MX5. I really like it on that. I love being able to see the exhaust and the pipe work underneath. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the lifted MX5. Probably make a little bit more clearance as well at the back as I'm bringing it up a bit, and then I'm going to be making it louder. So far, after popping off the old exhaust, this is the old exhaust here, but after taking this off, it's a standard one. It does have a replacement pipe put in from here to here. It's not cutting out a resonator or anything. I think that's further up on the car. So when I was in America, I picked up a rear muffler. I picked up this nice little stainless steel rear muffler for the back. It's a really nice tip on it as well. It's all stainless steel. That was $30. I picked it up. I just thought it'd be a good idea. Something nice and cheap to make the car a little bit louder, and it'll look a lot better that come out the back rather than this tiny little thing. I haven't bought any new pipes for the rest of the car. I'm gonna be using all this pipe work, and I have two exhausts around back as well from the Mark II, an eBay exhaust I bought, and the original one from that. So I'm gonna be using those three kind of bits of exhaust, mainly this one. And imagine what I'm gonna do is probably just cut here and put the new stainless steel muffler at the back. As if that kind of goes there, it's kind of in line with the old one, except it's going to come out the left. Even though it comes at the opposite side of the back of the car, at the moment it has a groove in the bumper from where it comes down the right hand side, but since I'll be doing the bumper cut, I'm going straight up and across. I'm not going to be doing a curve like some other bumper cuts you see. I'm going to be doing the exact same one that I done on my Mark II MX5. So as you can see on the red MX5, the lifted MX5, it would have a curve here for the exhaust on the right hand side, but I'm going to go straight up and cut all the way across like I have here, and it's going to come out the left hand side only. Okay, so first thing I'm going to start with is marking off in the rear bumper with some masking tape what I'm going to be cutting off. I'm going to do it the same as last time, straight up, all the way across and down the other side. There's a few bits in here like the rear fog line and stuff like that, it's going to have to come out, but once I have this made cut, I'll see what else I have to take out after that. So yeah, once that's cut off, I'll go on to making the exhaust to come out the back left here. The bumper cut is now finished with the Mark I. It was very different to what I done with the Mark II, and this seemed to have a lot of kind of, I think it's a crash bar in at the back. With the Mark II, I cut it and there was nothing in the way, there was nothing behind there. So this was a lot kind of harder, there was a lot more to cut. If you look up here, you can see that's the kind of crash bar I had to cut through as well. That was double layer. So next thing what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the original exhaust here, I'm gonna prop it up with some jack stands underneath here, connect it to the other pipe. I think it's just after the cat up there. And I'm just going to see how far down it comes to where it turns, because that's where I'm going to cut and put on the new muffler. And then I have to look for somewhere to put an exhaust hanger. I have one up there which I can cut off and move, and I have another one which actually wasn't being used at the moment. I think it's halfway up that wasn't attached. Just after test fitting the old exhaust underneath to see where I need to cut to make the new muffler kind of stick out a little bit. Using this and kind of cutting it about there, tip kind of ends about here, which is too short. So I have another piece of the old exhaust off the Mark II, which I'm gonna just probably cut out a little piece here, then cut here, add that little piece onto the end just to give it a little bit of, make the kind of muffler kind of end tip come out. I want it to come out a fair bit, I want it to be really obvious. After chopping up a bunch of old exhausts, I have two pieces here. That's the original exhaust, and that came off the Mark II. I also cut off two hangers, that one there, and there's another one underneath here. I'm going to be using them on the exhaust as well. I picked the two with kind of least amount of rust. They just seem to be a bit of surface rust. Same with that one there. The ones on that exhaust there, as you can see, are just completely rotten. So they were useless. I'm going to start welding up the first two pieces of the exhaust, and these two are basically going to lead into the new muffler. So that is these two pieces here. I've already sanded off the edges, so I'm going to weld these two together, and then we might have to take a little bit off. We'll see how the muffler sits on it. At the moment, it should come out a fair bit. Well, I'll just do about there, not too much. But yeah, we'll weld this up anyway, throw it on and see what it looks like. so after some really poor welding attempts, this is what I've after making up. So this is the old section exhaust, this is the new piece of welding on, and I just threw a hanger on as well. The welds are pretty shitty, but it seems to be filling in all the gaps. I kind of went around it a few times, went over with the angle grinder, went over it again, just to make sure there's no holes, because I don't want any, obviously, exhaust fumes coming out through there. So I'm going to test fit this now. I've test fitted it kind of like before I welded it up, but this will be testing it while it's all welded up. And then hopefully the new exhaust muffler at the back, big shiny piece back there, should either slip on, or I don't really want to weld onto it because it's stainless steel. I don't think you can weld the two metals together with my welder. So hopefully I can kind of grind this down a bit, sharpen it up. It was slipping onto this piece, but the extra piece I welded on is a little bit thicker than metal. So hopefully it just slips on. I can get a clamp or something there and put around it. Hopefully that will hold it nice and tight. But yeah, I'm going to test fit this first, and then we'll try put the muffler onto it afterwards. The exhaust is now bolted on to the center part after the cat, and the exhaust hanger is on now as well, and I've grinded down. You can see, I think you can see it. This is the exhaust pipe at the back. It's straight through all the way to here, and besides the cat, obviously, I think. But I've grinded this down anyway, just to make it a bit narrower, so this can slip on. This is the smaller side. I think it's like 2.5 inch, and then we have the big bad boy exit at the back. So we'll try slip this on. Didn't fit last time, but hopefully it should just slide on. Yes. Oh, that fits good. It actually doesn't shake around too much either. So far I've only put the one exhaust hanger on, but it's pretty close. I think it's kind of as close as I can get. It's right here going up. I don't think I can put a hanger onto this part. I don't think it's something really people do, putting hangers onto these, but it's actually pretty well, like it's not shaking too much. You do want to, I obviously do want a bit of play, but that seems to be okay. That's actually really sturdy. I'm gonna get a clamp tomorrow on Halfers or something like that just to hold on this part here, but so far it's pretty sturdy. Pulling it, it doesn't come off. I had to twist it on to get that in place, and then I faced the DC Sports. That's actually the brand. I never showed the brand. If it comes up, come on, focus. That's the brand there, DC Sports. If I didn't say it already, I got this in America. It was $30. There was a few on sale. This one was on sale down from 60. There was another one that I really wanted, but this one was half price, so I was kind of on a budget. Just bought this, threw it in my suitcase, and brought it home. Had to leave some clothes behind to fit this in. Okay, so I'm gonna get in the car now. I'm gonna test this out. Yeah, like I said, I have tested it out with the rear muffler off altogether. This was a cheap one, and these styled ones, they're kind of stainless steel barrel ones like that. Generally don't quieten them down too much. But it is an off-road car, so I do want it to be loud, but I don't want it to be obnoxiously loud as it was before, obviously with nothing on it. So, where are the keys? Oh. So I'm going to start it up, see what it sounds like. Still pretty loud. Actually, not too bad. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, I like that. It's way different to not having, without having it all together. It's really kind of, not raspy, but just like, oh, just like kind of, you can feel it in your chest. This is, it does sound good. I do like this. That sounds really nice. Stinking petrol. Give it a little rev. Press the pedal. That door is blocked by the wall, so that's why I'm doing this. Oh, that's nice. I am happy with that. So that is the bumper cut and the new exhaust tip, basically rear muffler installed on the lifted MX5. I really like the bumper cut, especially on the lifted MX5, being able to see kind of just how high it is off the ground, how much clearance there is on this. I am tempted to continue the cut. So as you can see, I have it stopping at either side, very similar to the just road MX5 over there. So I'm thinking of just maybe one of the days just finishing it off all the way around. For the other MX5, I kind of kept it the way I have, like that going up and across, because it's a road car and there's just a lot of kind of brackets and stuff I think attached to the rear bumper there, but I don't really mind cutting them off this because it's not for the road. The exhaust as well sounds so nice and I really like it. I love being able to see stainless steel exhausts from underneath, especially with the bumper cut. I'm going to be finishing this. We're putting a bracket on that and I'll put some VHD paint after sanding down the rest of the exhaust, but I'm not going to show that. I hope you're looking forward to the next video. I have some bits here, a boot rack of a Mark III MX5, which I'm thinking of putting on the roof off the lifted MX5 and getting some big spotlights. So let me know what you think about that down below. It's actually wired up as well, so it can take lights. Where is it wired up? It has a brake light and all, so I could probably tap into those wires for doing it and it should be handy enough. Might have to drill some holes in the roof. But that's gonna be it for this video. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one.